Boom, boom. Uh-oh, Joe Shelby got a podcast.
So, I'm a big football fan. Always have been, and probably always will be. I started playing football when I was 5, and I'll never forget watching that Bengals Super Bowl back in '89. It might actually be my first memory. I remember my dad just yelling at the TV and me doing the icky shuffle for good luck. But luck wasn't on our side that day, and we caught an L to the 49ers. Fucking Joe Montana, man. It was a loss, a scar, yet it left quite a lasting impression on my feeble mind. I was hooked, die hard. I even started bleeding orange. I still bleed orange, but not in the same way. Don't get me wrong, I love the gals, the Bengals, that is, but the NFL, which some have referred to as the no fun league over the years, seems to be slowly destroying the game. It was little things at first, like how commercialized it became, like how it takes 4 hours to watch a game, but there's really only about 8 minutes of actual play time. The rest is just commercials and senseless plugs. Then they instituted challenges where plays could be overturned, which sometimes would end up changing the entire outcome of the game. Sometimes I'd agree with the calls, which of course then I didn't mind so much. And other times I'd totally disagree and my fantasy season would be completely decimated. Some Super Bowls are even quite questionable due to the calls, but we won't get into that. Then the game as an entirety started getting a little soft. Things like roughing the kicker, roughing the passer, the helmet-to-helmet stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for player safety and eliminating catastrophic injuries at all cost. But some of these rules are towing the line of flag football and completely erasing the gladiator aspect that we all enjoy. When I grew up, that was the game. That was football. Destroy the other team. Take a guy like Ray Lewis. That man was a freight train, and he would just obliterate people and get up like, ah! He was scary, man. Real scary. On and off the field, let's be honest. But that's why we enjoyed watching him, for those big hits. And those big hits just don't really exist anymore. So yeah, the game has changed a lot over the years. And rightfully so, I suppose. All these players developing CTE years down the road. Guys like Junior Seau taking his own life just because he couldn't bear it anymore. Because apparently the NFL wasn't doing their part to take care of their players, especially after they retired. So they caught a bunch of flack for that, and I guess that's why they've decided to dial it down a bit, soften it up. And realistically, that's fine. I can deal with that. I never caught enjoyment from watching players carted off the field or all wrecked up in their later years. And despite my criticisms, I've still been watching every week, and I still go to a couple games every year. But god damn, they sure are expensive. It's over $100 a person, and that's just to get in. Probably like $200 or $300 when it's all said and done. And that's for the nosebleeds. And look, I know there are only a handful or two of home games each year, and that there are almost 100 home games in baseball every season. So it's simply a matter of supply and demand. Baseball is cheaper to attend because there's more opportunities to catch a game. Sure. But watching football is getting insane. The price is astronomical. Even just watching at home is super expensive. Hundreds of dollars. I don't have cable, but I do have all the apps. Hulu, Prime, Paramount, Peacock, HBO, Netflix, Apple, ESPN, all that shit. But nowadays, it's still not enough. I literally have to have some form of the NFL ticket to watch my team. That's about $100 a month. Are you fucking kidding me? It used to be free. It used to be on either CBS or Fox on Sundays and NBC on Mondays. It was just right there, right in front of my stupid face like a cornucopia on Thanksgiving. Not anymore. Now it's a goddamn car note. September, October, November, December, January, that's easily $500. I'm sorry, but that's fucking absolute bullshit. My damn tax dollars already helped build the stadium. That's right, I helped build that thing. It's partly mine. $500 a year to cheer on my hometown team in a house that I helped build while I'm stuck sitting on the couch? Suck on my left nut. Suck on both. Lick my dotus while you're at it. Something. I need something for all that money I'm spending. And the worst part is, I don't have a choice. And even worse, I'm actually doing it. I'm paying them like $1,000 every year just to break my heart. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with us? Because I know you're doing it too. What other choice do we have? Go to the gay bar? Go to church? I'm not going to start reading books on Sunday and Monday and Thursday evenings. No, I'm going to watch football. I'm an American. And I wholeheartedly believe that it is my intrinsic right to be able to do so. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what we were all promised in the Declaration of Independence. And I believe this NFL money grab is taxation without representation. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. I would say we should all just stop watching, but unfortunately, the Bengals are looking pretty good this year. I think they might actually have a shot at winning the whole thing. So how about this? How about next year, we all do it. We all just shut our TVs off and go on strike. How does that sound? Because this is outlandish. Until then, who dey? Who dey? Who dey? Who dey think gonna beat them Bengals? So I've been trying to come up with a theme song for the podcast. Something catchy, you know? Like, at first I was thinking, maybe I'll play some Kanye or something. Maybe like Jesus Walks or something. But then I was like, nah, I'll probably get a copyright strike or something. So then I started thinking, maybe I'll just have a friend make me something. But then I realized, like, dang, I don't actually have any friends or anything. So then I started thinking, maybe I'll just do it. Maybe I'll create something. But then I quickly realized I'm not really musically inclined, like, at all. So then I started thinking, well, John Coltrane used to do heroin. Maybe I just need a little inspiration. But then I realized I don't actually know where to get heroin from. So then I started thinking, maybe I'll have AI do it. But then I realized that I actually don't know how to use AI like at all. And that I shouldn't learn. I shouldn't support that kind of idiocracy, especially on account of the fact that I'm strongly opposed to it, that it would go against everything I believe in and stand for. So then I was like, whatever, I'll just scat something. And if you, right now, are asking yourself, isn't scat another word for poop? Yes, you are correct. It can mean poop, crap, shit, all that. But scat is also a form of music. Kind of like beatboxing, where it's basically just vocal improvisation. Stuff like bibbity bop bop bip bibbity boo. Or maybe something like skibbity dip 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 skibbity dee. Something like that. Kind of like Chinese or whatever. Anyway, I obviously landed on what I have now, which is boom, boom, boom. It's probably not the best intro of all time. Like, I'm probably not the best scatter around, but I came up with it myself, all by myself, so I should be proud of that. And I know what you're thinking. Joe, who cares? You made some stupid bibbity beep sounds come out of your mouth. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-freaking Goldberg-doo. See? You can do it too. It's pretty easy, isn't it? Well, I got news for you, actually. That song that we all know and love, that song that goes, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. The McDonald's theme song? Well, it took a team of men to create that. Justin Timberlake, Pharrell Williams, Chad Hugo, Tom Batoy, Franco Totora, Andres Forberg, plus, according to some of the stuff I read, Pusha T might have been involved as well. That's more people than there are words. I just want to know how that even happened. Was Timberlake like, okay, I think I got something. What about this? Bah. And Pharrell was like, yeah, maybe like a da. And then Tom Batoy was like, ooh, you're onto something, but what else? And Frank Totora was like, how about bah? And Tom Batoy was like, yeah, it just needs a little something else though. And Andres Forberger was like, how about, I don't know, bah? And everyone came together like, yeah, it's perfect. I'm loving it. And then lightning struck, and everyone realized they had it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Then McDonald's probably paid them like $100 million each and gave them free McFlurries for life. And people are saying the Mexicans are stealing our jobs. Well, shit. I could have come up with that myself. I wouldn't even charge $100 million. Hell, I could have come up with that while I was literally scatting my brains out. And to be honest, sometimes I do scat when I'm scatting. My butthole will be like, and my mouth will be like, it's a good time. Really, it is. I wish I could have you guys over, but it's kind of a private matter. Anyway, if anybody needs help scatting, please feel free to hit me up, especially large corporations with deep pockets. I will scat all over you. I'll scat wherever you want, on your desk, on your chest, on your mistress' breast. I don't care. I need a job. Please hire me.
Uh-oh.
Man, I love game shows. That's what I like to watch when I'm eating dinner. Tantalize the taste buds while challenging the mind. It's basically double penetration when you really break it down. In no particular order, here are some of my favorites. The Wall, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, The Floor, Guys Grocery Games, The Traders, Quiz with Balls. I could go on and on, honestly. Love game shows. Always have. It's been a part of my life since I can remember. When I was a kid, we'd watch The Price is Right during lunch, and then Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy during dinner. My grandparents did it, my parents did it, and now I'm doing it. It might even be my favorite part of the day. However, I've been noticing that nowadays, a lot of the game shows are having celebrities as guests. And while that might sound cool, I actually really don't care for it. The thing is, the celebrities aren't there to win. They're there to be celebrities. They don't actually win any money at all. They always donate their winnings to charity. And while that might sound cool too, I actually don't think it is. First of all, let's be honest. Do you really think if Kimbo Slice is going to be a guest on Hollywood Squares, he's going to do it for free? Probably not, right? I mean, do celebrities ever really do anything for free? I mean, maybe for self-promotion, but aside from that, I don't really see that being the case. I mean, they even charge to show up at bars and stuff. So there's no way they're donating that much of their time just to hang out with Vanna White for the day. I would venture to guess that it's even in their SAG-AFTRA contract, that they get paid for any and every speaking role that they ever take part of. Actually, I'm almost certain of it. And that's understandable, because that's their job. So I'm not trying to shit on anybody for doing their job. But my thing is, they're not only pretending to do it for free, they're also pretending to do it for a good cause. And look, again, I know that's just what an actor does. They pretend. But I just want to say it's downright blasphemous. Not only are most charities all bullshit, it's a massive tax write-off for the donor too. Plus, they're getting paid on top of that. Wait, what? Back that thing up. Did I just say that all charities are bullshit? Yes, ma'am, I did. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Almost all of the money goes straight to the top, while just a couple pennies trickle down to the bottom. It's basically just a Ponzi scheme pretending to wear its heart on its sleeve. And we all know corporations don't wear sleeves, right? Anyway, I'm not about to do a deep dive into how most charities are super fraudulent and which are the most illegitimate. That's been done before, and there's plenty of good information out there already. And if you're struggling on where to start, just go to youtube.com. In the search area, type in Goodwill, Ugly Truth. Then just spend some time going down that rabbit hole and see where it leads you. Anyway, back to my point. Can we please stop having celebrities on game shows already? I'm sick of it. When I watch a game show, I want to see a good old-fashioned, hard-working American fight for the chance of a lifetime. I want to see some underdog's life being changed, not someone that's already got life by the balls. Stop lying to me, television, trying to tell me a vision, trying to sell me another lie. Pfft, can we make game shows great again or what? God damn it. And another thing, can we bump up the pay a bit? Jesus Christ. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy have been paying the same price since Bob Barker was born. It's like, bitch, a steak is $42 now. $25K ain't shit. I need a $1 just to break even. Basically what I'm trying to say is all these washed up celebrities need to stop taking our jobs. And another thing that's really been pissing me off, perhaps even more than this, is when celebrities show up and play for their own charity. That's triple dipping, bitch. Not only are you pretending to show up and play out of the goodness of your heart, you've now created a charity to do right by the world? Because if that's the case, how the fuck is the world so fucked up still? Seriously, how are there so many charities out there, so many good causes, but we don't ever see the good, we just continue the cause? So what is happening? You're trying to make the world a better place, or you're just trying to make your pockets a little fatter? I think it's the latter. I think they're getting paid unbeknownst to us. Then they're also collecting a decent tax write-off while also, unbeknownst to us, said money isn't actually making the slightest damn difference to anyone or even kind of changing anything. It's basically just televised money laundering. Anyway, I guess in the grand scheme of things, what does it really matter to me, you know? I mean, I'm not the one being exploited by goodwill, or the one doing a 5K for whichever form of cancer has wreaked the most havoc on my family. Nah, not at all. I'm just a guy trying to enjoy his supper. So if you guys wouldn't mind, how about we get back to our regularly scheduled program, huh?
It's